agree on this. What we are witnessing now with protests exploding, and that's very interesting, anti-racist protests exploding not only in the United States, but they are spreading all around the world, England, France, even Australia, and so on. What worries me, and because this is how political instability enters, is that there is obviously a certain rage protest energy which cannot be adequately captured by traditional political coordinates. So I think that it's on behalf of the stability of our system to find a way for this energy to articulate itself. I will quote you
The
here
protests could
somebody.
actually continue for a very long time. I note that the Yellow Jacket protests in France, they never stopped. They've been going for two years. We just have ceased essentially to report on them. And the same happens with the Hong Kong protests, which continue to drag on. We could imagine the current ones dragging on for 2 or 3 years.
But you know what worries me then? It seems that all our life at different domains is turning in this direction. Something explosive happened, then since we watch too many bad Hollywood movies, we think a catastrophe like a big explosion, and then gradually the trauma is over, life returns. But conflicts just drag on. Remember the Ukraine war, Ukraine versus Russia.
Yes, it's been frozen in that state for 10 years.
It goes on. It goes on. You know, you remember Libyan war, or
Yes.
even better, Syrian war. Things just go on and go on. And what I'm afraid is that it's similar with the COVID epidemics. It's not a clear climax and then it just goes on. We are entering a new world, so that I don't lose my thread. Immediately I will give you back the word. That's my answer to the big question. Does this mean that capitalism, as any minimally intelligent system, knows when you make a compromise, you do even elements of universal basic income and so on, but then when things return to normal, you try to restart the old system. What worries me is that too many things are happening. Again, possible food crisis, all these protests, even international conflicts, and also other ecological catastrophes. For example, you remember in close to Norilsk, which incidentally was one of the biggest gulag sites
in Russia,
or whatever of 20 million tons of oil or whatever spilled into the sea. But you know what was the reason? I read about it. Global warming. Because these holding buildings were built on foundations which couldn't endure through in the time of permafrost.
It was built on permafrost, right? And the permafrost started melting, and then the building collapsed.
That's the reason. So what worries me is this: each of these conflicts, taken by itself, can be managed. I worry about the combination. And just to conclude, back to the protests. I support them, of course, but I'm not a naive guy who says, oh, even if they are looting my store, welcome, you are on the progressive side of history. Intelligent black people, like the one who is very much to the left, but not an idiot, Ras Baraka, the son of the poet, the mayor, or he was, I don't know if he still is, of Newark. He said to black people, we cannot win with guns. We will always lose at that level. We have to move from guns to books. Formulate our protests in an articulated way as a political program and so on and so on. I don't agree with those who think let's go and terrorize the system through violent measures and so on and so on. No, this is a total deadlock. It should be in the interest of all of us to help them even, but not in a patronizing way, the protesting blacks to articulate their demand in more precise way, to look at the roots of racism and so on and so on. Because, violent outbursts are always a symptom. Symptom in the Freudian sense, where symptom is an acting out. You cannot put it in words, so you explode. It's a nice paradox, because usually anti-intellectuals tell us, thinkers, that you just talk, we need to act. No, quite often we act because we are not able to pronounce the correct word to talk. That's what is happening.
I mean,
Hey, you Shalom. As usual, I want to give all praise and honors to Yahweh, Ba'Hashem, Yahushai, Ba'Hashem Raha, Kodesh Barakatah. Double honors to Apostle Nels, Green Millstone, and Shalom and salutation to your brothers out there pushing the word with true sincerity. Alright, it's the brother Sal Park coming at you when I show through the spirit and power of Yahweh, Ba'Hashem Yahshai. So, through spirit, Salaki brothers, that video was a little long, you know how it be. But through spirit, man, hey, that fucking demon, through spirit, that false leader, through the spirit of Israel, Slavoy, through spirit, at least he confirmed some of the truths that we know, man. All right. So through spirit, that's why I want to bring out this chapter. It says what? 2 Timothy 3:1 says, "This know also that in the last days perilous times shall come." All right, and you already know. All right, like he was saying, he's saying, every time the American government, all right, anytime these empires go to war, all right, anytime there's a catastrophe, all right, the shit drags on and on and on, man. All right. Same thing with this corona. All right, through the spirit, we already know, man. We're not surprised that the whole system is about to change. The whole way we look at life, the whole way we think about life, conduct ourselves is about to change, man. All right, through the spirit, the spirit today, me and the brother, we held camp over there in 24th Mission. Through the spirit, today's Saturday. Through the spirit, all right, September the 14th. All right, through the spirit, right. I mean, November the 14th. Through the spirit. Right, but guess what, man? All right, a lot of those businesses who usually, we prophesy around, they come up and they're all worried about a second shutdown. They're all worried about how their business is not going to make it. All right, especially when you hear about businesses outside of San Francisco. All right, so again, that's what we say. This know also that in the last days perilous times shall come. All right, and again, these perilous times, man, through the spirit, brothers always bring it up, but we bring it out through spirit. Perilous. Let's see the etymology. This is perilous, right? 13th century, full of danger, risky, involving exposure to death, destruction, or injury, man. All right, and that's exactly what this demon through spirit, as like boy said, man. All right, we're pretty much coming into a whole different time, man. All right, a time of danger, man. All right, and again, that's why through spirit, hey, we have no other choice but what, to bow down. All right, try the best we can to bow down to the Lord. All right, to be in His good graces, man. All right, because we already know, and especially right now, the time we're about to come into, all right, what the second wave of coronaviruses. All right, and through spirit, I worked in warehouses before. Hey, best believe at this time and day, at this season, all right, and they got a lot of warehouses are shut down. But I definitely remember, man, every single time when it was around October, November, December, January, February, everybody at the warehouse is sick, man. Everybody, man. All right, it only takes one person through the spirit to get sick, to sneeze on the car keys of the truck, all right, to sneeze on the machinery. All right, on the forklift, all right, on a certain equipment that we all use, and next thing you know, the whole fucking warehouse is sick, and everybody through spirit, everybody's already calling it out. It's like, man, fuck, man, I got sick. Why, man? Fucking piece of shit, Blake, man. That nigga got us sick, man. And the next thing you know, hey, man, fucking Victor, man, that nigga got me sick. And then Victor's like, hey, who got me sick, man? Fucking piece of shit, Blake. All right, yeah, and I've been there, man, through the spirit, man. Hey, fucking niggas getting sick at least twice a month. All right, especially this time, man. All right, so how much more during this corona? All right, so again, 2 Timothy chapter 3, verse 2. For men shall be lovers of their own selves, covetous, boasters, proud, blasphemers, blasphemers, disobedient parents, unthankful, unholy, man. All right, and that's exactly what we see, man. These times, all right. That's why Slavoy, through the spirit of the fucking demon. All right, but at least he's exposing that, man. All right, here it is. We're living under Corona, all right, through the spirit, right? But yet these capitalist systems, right, especially here in America, man, they want to keep open, man, right? That's why it's funny that this nigga Biden is about to shut down the system, man. Something that they should have been done a long time ago. If this whole virus was such a pandemic, if it was such a worry. All right, but again, there goes Esau, man, exposing all you niggas, specifically you niggas, man, because who else got affected mostly by the coronavirus, man? You niggas out there, you spicks, being what essential workers, man, working in these chicken factories, all right, being essential workers again, like I said, being nurses. All right, our people, that's all they do, work as nurses or assistant nurses. All right, what else? Being janitorial people. All right, security guards. All right, working in these factories. All right, and again, that's why it's beautiful that the vast majority who got affected by this coronavirus, you got them wetbags, man. All right, that's why again it's beautiful. And these elites are saying we got to get rid of the coronavirus. In other words, who's the most susceptible people to the coronavirus, man? Homeless people. All right, and again, immigrants. All right, people who work in these jobs, they have no PTO. All right, wetback doesn't even know what the hell PTO is. So. For men shall be lovers of their own selves, covetous, boasters, proud, blasphemers, disobedient to parents, unthankful, unholy, without natural affection, truce breakers, false accusers, incontinent, fierce, despisers of those that are good, traitors, are heady, high-minded, lovers of pleasure more than lovers of the Most High, man. And again, when we tell people out there in the highways and byways, hey, you better get right with the Lord. This place is about to be destroyed. All right, hey, you better start hating this place. All right, it goes completely over their heads, man. All right, and why is that, man? All right, because they have faith that this place is going to go on forever, man. All right, through the Spirit. We'll get that real quick in Isaiah. Actually, we'll get that in Jeremiah real quick. Let's see. Real quick, Salakia again. Yeah. Actually, it was Isaiah. We got Isaiah real quick. All right, here we go. Isaiah 31. And through the Spirit, man, this scripture has been coming out for the whole week almost, man. It's Isaiah 31. Woe to the rebellious children. All right, you already know who we're talking about. Said the Lord, take counsel, but not of me, and a cover with a covering, but not of my spirit, that they may add sin to sin, man. All right, and again, shit's about to get only worse and worse. All right, and instead of people trying to figure it out, try to get right with the Lord at the end of the day, because that's gonna be the only refuge. We're pretty much our backs against the wall. That's when Jake's finally gonna call upon the Lord, man. All right, but again, instead of having faith in the Lord and what the Lord has said, that this place was about to go be destroyed. Everything that the Lord is not agreeing with is going to be coming on, man. All right, but again, our people completely have faith in Biden. Our people have faith in the system. All right, I don't know where the hell this shit's coming. Where are they getting it from? All right, where is this coming from? Then this place is not going to be destroyed, man. Again, that's why it's beautiful that the second corona virus or whatever pandemic is about to happen. All right, the second wave. All right, the second shutdown. All right, and again, why? Because we already know this place is about to go, man. Regardless of what these elites say, man. Whether it was Biden, whether it be fucking Trump, all right, whether it be Obama third term, right? It wouldn't matter, man. The system would have still been shut down, man. All right, the economy was still going to collapse. All right, World War III is still going to take place. The civil unrest is about to happen. All right, that's why again, all you bros out there, that's why none of us ever voted, man. All right, and continue not to vote. All right, because why? Because it doesn't matter who wins, man. At the end of the day, the same conclusion of the matter is going to be what? World War III. All right, the system is going to collapse. All right, all our wishes and aspirations that we had in this place are going to come to naught, man. The only thing that's going to survive, Lord willing, man, if the Lord's with us, it's going to be our family, our wives, and our children, man, and our dog maybe, or our kitties, man. Other than that, man, everything around us is going to be destroyed, man. Our goodies, our riches, our money. Our books, everything we earthly possess in this place, man. And that's what it's through scripture, through the spirit. Let me see real quick. The spirit. I think I'm probably gonna end it up on that one. Let's see. Get the spirit. All right. Because again, man, here it is, man. This Edomite through spirit, man. Through spirit, man, he could have been Jake, man. Those what do you call it? The Slovenians, man. They be Jakes though. Ain't gonna lie. And when you read some of their history too, man, they got holy hell too from the fucking USSR, and even from the American Empire, man. So just food for thought. So here we go. 1 Peter 4:18. It says, for the time has come that judgment must begin at the house of the Most High, and obviously we see it, all right. And again, man, this pandemic, man, this coronavirus, again, people, especially these Americans, they like to exaggerate and exuberate, all right, the pandemics, especially these crackers and shit. Oh my God, it's Corona! Oh my goodness! And, I watched some of these documentaries when the Corona shit barely started, man. Fucking white bitch in San Francisco, whatever. Oh my God, I got the Corona. I'm positive. I'm gonna be all depressed in my little apartment room. All right, and the whole family living in the same household, but basically in a little shitty ass fucking apartment in San Francisco, down in the Mission or whatever. And yet that bitch fucking just is sitting all day in her laptop, fucking chilling in her bed. All right, and next to the bathroom, ordering a Grubhub all day, man. And talking about like, oh, my life sucks. I'm so sad. I'm in quarantine. I'm doing this for myself and my whole family. Bitch, man, what you fucking doing all day? It's same shit you do every day, man. Sitting in your goddamn fucking piece of shit condo, ordering your Grubhub, working from home, or doing nothing basically, man. But over here now, I'm positive to Corona. Now we get to feel sorry for this bitch. Bitch, you do the same shit every day, man. Quit playing, man. All right, go explain that story to my grandma, man. All right. You go 1 Peter 4 and it says in 17, for the time has come that judgment must begin at the house of the Most High. And again, you have you wetbags, you spigs, man. You're the main ones who getting this Corona, and thank God for that, all right? Because you're the essential workers. You're the ones that have to go pick the fruit. You're the ones that have to go work at these factories, all right? You're the main ones who are susceptible to this virus, man. All right? But yet again, you don't believe in and Biden, he's gonna save you, man. Hey, man, good luck with that, man. And if it first began at us, what shall the end be of them that obey not the gospel of the Most High, man? And again, that's what we know through spirit. If we survive all this, man, the only people going to survive is going to be us, our family, our wife, and our kids. All right, and maybe the dog and the cat, man. All right. Other than that, man, everything around us is going to be destroyed, man. And it hurts and it sucks, man, because Jake has, some worldly possessions, has some sort of a rhythm, all right, in his life. But as you clearly see with the coronavirus, man, the Most High literally said, "Hey, man, boo, fuck that." Personally for me, man, hey, man, I had a rhythm of being able to go to slavery, all right, go to one of my favorite parks, biking nonetheless, all right, sitting down, relaxing for a little bit, be able to make a show live. All right, well, this is back when YouTube was actually letting you go live at less than 1,000 viewers, subscriptions, right? After that, eat some food, go home, go to the gym, go swimming, take a sauna, go into the steam room, talk to some people, go back home, eat, make a show, go to sleep, go to slavery, and repeat, man. Man, it was beautiful, man. All right, through the spirit, right? But hey, once I say, hey, fuck all that shit. All right, gym's closed, swimming pool's done. All right, your job. Oh yeah, but nigga, get ready for you better start fucking putting that resume in. Start updating that shit right now. All right, and it all came to naught, man. All right, and of course this shit sucked, but through spirit, I knew what it was, man. All right, the Most High, gives you some and takes some, man. All right. It says 1 Peter 4 and 17. For the time has come that judgment must begin at the house of the Most High, and it first began at us. What shall be the end of them that obey not the gospel of Yahweh? And if the righteous scarcely be saved, where shall the ungodly and the sinner appear, man? Again, if we barely make it, again, with our family, with our wife, all right, with our children, with the cat or the dog, hey, man, where was going to be at, man? That's what we constantly, when we get a blessing, all right, whether it be small or great, hey, man, we automatically reflect into that, man. Hey, man, damn, I can't believe I actually got saved today, man. Hey, man, what does that mean for everybody else? Shit. I mean, you niggas gonna die. I mean, that's the first thing I think, man, when I get saved. I'm like, man, I ain't worth shit. I don't deserve anything that I do get. All right, and when I do get something that I feel like I don't deserve, I'm like, damn, man, wow. I mean, you niggas gonna die then. You know, if I'm trying my best, you know, technically, to my ability to do the right thing, man. How much more of them who not even trying, man? You know, says wherefore let them that suffer according to the will of the Most High commit the keeping of their souls to Him, and while doing as unto a faithful Creator, man. And again, keeping to their souls to Him in well doing, man. And that's why we constantly try to do the good thing, man. All right, to be faithful to the Lord, man. All right, the Lord obviously gave us the ability to wake up in the morning, all right, the ability to be able to even speak. All right, and it's even just walk, man. All right, brother, me, we're talking about it today, man. We're on borrowed time, man. We're on the Lord's bank account at this point, man. All right. So again, people don't consider though. All right, they think for some odd reason they just throw into the world, you know, for no goddamn reason. They're just there. All right, and the whole MO is pretty much to be a slave, all right, to America, all right, to vote. In other words. All right, which is beautiful, man. You know, go ahead, let the people keep doubting, let the people keep doing what they want to do. All right, you already know what's gonna be the end of all this, man. All right, it's gonna be nothing but destruction. All right, as you already see what this country's going through. All right, but then yet again, our people completely trust in oppression, man. All right, as the scriptures say so, man. All right. So with that, brothers, you know, Salakia, you know, kind of went long on this one, but hey, I just want to bring a couple scriptures in. Pretty much go into that video because hey man, it's beautiful, man. Here it is, these low level Edomites through spirit. All right, through spirit, man. Could be a Jake, I don't know, man. I'll let Jake consider that one. But here it is, man. Even they're saying what? Hey, moving on to the next age, man. All right, perilous times, in other words. All right. So with that, brothers, we'll give all praise and honors to Yahweh, Bashim Yahushai, Bashim Rahakadosh Prakata. That wants to Apostle Nels Great Millstone, and shalom and salutation, all your brothers out there pushing the word of truth sturdy. Till next time, shalom, and y'all stay safe now, and amen. Hey, yo, keep it lit, man. Shalom.